What if? Jose Feliciano one day said, I heard Ray Charles on the radio, and I found out he was blind. I thought, you know what? What if there's room for Ray? Then there might be room for Jose. What if God's word is true? Psalm 37:5 says, commit your way to the Lord. Trust in him, and he shall bring it to pass. In asking the question, what if God's word were true? Let's look at two cases in the Bible where we see that in evidence. First, Noah. When God saw how evil and corrupt the earth had become because of man, he had Noah build an ark. He told Noah his plan, that he would destroy the earth and that Noah was to build an ark. Noah followed the plan and did exactly as he was told. On the very day that Noah and his family entered the ark, rain fell. Let's now look at Paul, the apostle. As a prisoner of Caesar, he was taken aboard a ship headed to Rome. Along the journey, things became very dangerous, and he warned them that he had foreseen destruction and loss of lives. But he was ignored. Later on the journey, in the face of starvation and a raging tempest, he told them, no one is going to die. He said, I have faith in God that this will happen just as he told me. And so it was that God's word became revealed and was true to those who listened to Paul. What if you can be the person you really want to be? What would you need to do? You would need, first of all, to ask, who is she? Visualize that person. Then you would need to ask, what are her values? What does she do? Then you would need to check yourself. Do a check-in. Is this person someone you are proud of? That you would be proud to become? Is this person someone your parents, your loved ones would be proud of? And ultimately, is this person someone God would like? After you think about those questions, it's important to rethink, regroup, and revise. The Bible tells us, commit your way to the Lord. In doing so, your path becomes clear, and he shall bring what you desire to pass. Now let's look at some practical advice. In the current environment, you as students have to know how to maximize your time online, because you are living in a world where you are learning online. I reached out to some of my recently passed upper six students, asking them what advice would they give to you, their younger sisters. I have 3 pieces of advice that I would like to share. Organize. And this contains 2 pieces of advice. From Maya Aguilara, she says, I think it's very important to separate your leisure space from your workspace so you can adjust your frame of mind accordingly. In short, she says, don't lie down to study. A second piece of organization advice comes from Catherine Alexander. She says, stay organized. It's super important to take proper notes of upcoming assignments and deadlines. If you do this and stick to it, you can better allocate your time, thus giving yourself more freedom to relax and have fun. The second tip has to do with limiting distractions. This comes from Danica Richards. Try to limit distractions during class time. That is, don't scroll through Instagram and TikTok while you're supposed to be paying attention. Finally, have a great day, everyone. And remember, commit your ways to the Lord.